Gameoration.
What is going on, guys? It's Taylor.
And it's your boy, Dre.
And we are back in the studio. Last week, Dre closed it because I did not get him some Cambodian breast milk. So I was not allowed to get back to the studio. So this week, We're all good there. Jewelry cookies, not yet, but on its way. And if you know, that was a reference drum. Anyway, I want to start off with something regarding something in the news, in our realm of news, right? So the movie Iron Lung.
So no, I didn't. Damn, you took. I was gonna make an Epstein joke, but you already passed it. Yeah, because
Epstein is very funny.
You said in the news, and I was like, oh, this is the perfect opportunity to say, but you already passed it, so it's too late now. The John is so fast to make a joke about the news.
Look at me stepping over Dre's jokes. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I was gonna say, have you heard of the movie Iron Lung? Markiplier.
I have heard of the movie Iron Lung.
Have you watched it?
I have not watched that movie Iron Lung.
So, do you know anything about the movie Iron Lung?
So I was part of the original people who actually saw him play Iron Lung game, and I was thinking, man, this is the most boring looking game I've ever seen. It is the most indie of all indie games. Like, if you ever thought of an indie game, it is the perfect description for Iron Lung.
So I went in completely blind. I saw this.
That today was probably the best way to go in, by the way.
I was surprised. I'm like, oh, basic video game, cool. And then 2 hours later, okay, so I'm not knocking him. He made a big accomplishment. He made indie $3 million in, $21 or so million out. Congratulations, awesome. You made your money and then some. You're a success. Okay, cool. One, I don't mean to shit on this, but if he didn't have his following, would he still make the same money? That's a big question, right? That I have for me, because I mean, I didn't know it was a video. I didn't know it was a video game. So until I actually saw it as a based on a video game, I'm like, oh, cool. Anyway, I didn't get the fucking movie. I looked at it and I'm like, this is supposed to be good. People are praising it. Maybe it's just his friends hyping it up. That's cool. I don't know what I'm missing. What am I missing that makes it so good? Why am I not having a good time watching this? Why did I nod off twice during the movie watching this? Because I thought it was very, not boring, but very just like, very flat.
Here's what I say to that, and this is going to be a very weird curveball, but it'll come back. There's a show called it's another podcast I listened to recently. I just got in called. It's called How Did This Get Made?
There's no other podcast except ours. And yes, I know how the one you're talking about.
It's How Did This Get Made with Jason Mantzoukas, Sam Steen, Paul Scheer. They go. Why did I say Sam Steen?
I have no idea.
And his wife, right? Judy something. Maybe
nice
Jennifer something. I don't know.
Just the woman.
I didn't remember the main dude's names. You had to correct me, so I definitely don't remember his wife's name.
Okay.
But they were. I listened to this show. There's like a lot of episodes, right? Now I kind of scroll through this show. It's great background noise, right? The other day I listened to an episode called Demolition Man, right?
Yeah.
Listened to the whole episode, and I kind of agree with what they were saying, right? So yesterday I went back and watched Demolition Man, and by the end I was like, man, I really like this movie. Even though like they spent a whole hour and a half shitting on this movie about like the picks and flaws and what's wrong with it and how did this get made and it's so bad. I mean, most of the episodes are about how did this get made, given that it's bad.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not that, but even the theme song is like subpar, right?
Okay.
But I rewatched Demolition Man, and I was sitting there
I love that movie.
Yeah, it was like the first time I had seen it. It's like, damn, this is such a good movie.
I want Taco Bell.
So, like, I sat through that whole movie thinking, like, damn, Simon Phoenix makes such a badass villain. I love the music.
Teddy bear.
I think the weakest part of the movie is Sylvester Stallone, but he didn't bring the movie down.
You need a sweater.
Yeah, yeah. And then the weirdest thing though was the scene I forgot this was in there. Scene? Yeah, the random girl who called him like his butt ass naked. It's like, wait, what the hell?
Hey man, when I was young and I saw that, I was happy with that. I had no problem
It was just the most like seeing it now. It's just like, man, that is so random. I don't even
only because you can go on your phone and look at anything right there.
Yeah,
look up shower
because the whole movie that was like not. It doesn't. But either way, the point about the movie. Yeah, the point I'm making is like that movie I could watch 100 more times and still enjoy it just as much. All that to say is,
shout out to Dennis Leary as well. He's the guy in the underground that came up.
Yeah. He's a wait, what was his name? Edgar Riley. Edgar, isn't his name Edgar Friendly?
Yeah.
Did you have someone to kill?
Yes.
But yeah, no, that was one of my favorite movies. To this day, I can watch it, even though they shat on it, and I agreed with what they were doing. And shit. I was like, I still enjoyed this movie. Like, even though what they're saying, it did not take away from my enjoyment of this. All that to say that some people just connect to some movies in some way, and some don't. I thought the FNAF movie, Friday Night Freddy, was terrible. Okay, I don't know what the fuck they took what was to me a perfectly good IP and just fucked it up. It's like I watched
a sequel.
Yeah, I watched the movie and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, we reviewed it. Yeah.
What did they do? They took the. I was so like mad. I was like, "No, this is gonna be so fucking good." It started off good, and then like 1/3 of the way, I was like, "You know what? We changed course." It felt like they just kept switching on writer. You ever play that game in elementary school? Basically, yeah. But you write a story and someone write a story and then they pass it on and you write and then someone reads it and it's just like it's like.
Goes everywhere.
Goofy madness. That's what that movie felt like to me. It was like, what? This is what you guys thought of it. And then there's another movie called Wally's Wonder World or some shit like that.
That was
Nicolas Cage. Basically, same thing. And that movie is actually it comes trash at some point. But that movie is what FNAF should have been, and it was better, in my opinion. All I have to say is like, some movies connect with some people, some don't. I think The Shadow, the movie that Frank Miller wrote.
Yeah.
I think that movie's really good. It's actually one of my favorite movies.
You like all those stuff. You have a
like
type.
Dick Tracy. So that was my shit. That movie's like universally like shat on. It's like not even praised. People just say it's the worst shit.
Yeah.
Another How Did This Get Made episode was on League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. They talked about how bad it was and how it made sense. And even though I agreed with all their points, I still really like that movie.
It was all right. So, I know faults with it.
All I have to say is I can understand, like, maybe Iron Lung wasn't for you, and maybe if he didn't have that following, like, I don't think if FNAF had its following,
it would make the money.
Yeah, because that
movie, Scary Chuck E. Cheese.
Because that movie was really like as like a movie, like if you just saw it playing and you're just watching it, it's like this movie has a lot of flaws. Like it doesn't know what it wants to be. Like at some point, it's a slasher movie, and then it becomes a friendship movie. Then it goes back to being a slasher movie. And then, like, the events just don't make any sense. It's like, what the fuck's going on?
So I was watching it, and I didn't know. One, it takes place in this little submarine thing, whatever it is. Whatever device or you're driving in the game, it takes place in that. You see one other person outside of a window, and then it's all just him in this, like, I say 10 by 10 little room.
Does he actually play the main character in the movie? Like, is it him?
He is.
Oh, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I put $3 million in, I'm fucking main actor, main director.
But the thing is, I didn't know where that $3 million was about. How does this make $3 million? How did this cost $3 million when it's little to no light, very low light? I don't see any special effects. The pictures that show up on the X-ray pictures that whatever on the game that show up look like they were drawn by a child. The story, I don't know. The story, okay. I didn't know. I didn't understand the story beginning. I thought maybe I'll weigh it out. Maybe it'll explain to me. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I just didn't get it. Maybe I need to do homework, which I hate. And I hate doing that homework.
Yeah, that's the worst thing you can ever do for anything.
And then maybe I just need to keep watching. So I kept watching, and like at the end, and more things kept getting introduced. And like then there was an issue where he did something that he didn't do, and then he's getting blamed for that, and people died. And then he did something to cause people to have like this cancerous type of thing situation. And he found this other ship with some other people talking to him, and he entered this code. I assume that code is to like a Easter egg from like the code in the game. Where you like a DOS command, like a command prompt. You pull up some shit and you write some things. But nowhere did the story explain itself. What was going on? What the plot was? There was no there's no antagonist, so there was no really a villain. Somebody said it was scary. It was not scary at all. Nothing was scary. It was more of like, and I mean, if you want to do psychological thriller, like thriller, psychological is only because he was locked in a little sub, whatever it was, by himself with like voices talking to him. And then I guess you don't know if the voices are real or not, or if he's going crazy. And then at the end, he finds this fucking package and like he goes into some river of blood. And like, I don't understand what the fuck's going on. Then he disappears, and all of a sudden the package like pops up in the last scene, it floating. I'm like, does that mean something? And then it's ended. I'm like, I don't understand what the fuck it is. I just watched, and I don't understand. And I really, honestly wanted to know what am I missing about this movie? What about the game mode? Do I need to go play the game again? That's homework I hate doing. And you mentioned right now, it's bad.
It's bad form. Because a lot of people saw this movie, and a lot of people, like mostly nerds in general, like some type of level, like no jocks. If you're a jock level or above, you didn't see this movie. You have to be some nerd level to see this movie. So the people on my Facebook feed, they were nerds. I
was just curious about it, so I
saw it. Yeah, because you're a nerd. Because if you weren't a nerd, you wouldn't be curious. It's your nerd curiosity. So there's one girl who saw it that I know. Actually, two people who saw it that I know, and I asked them both like, how was it? And they both. One person said, I really liked the game, so I really liked it. And the other person said, I hadn't seen the game, but I really liked it. And I was like, it was interesting to me because the person who liked it because they played the game, I was like, that game isn't good. Have you seen the game yet?
I've never. Again, okay. I didn't know it was a game until literally it said based on the video game.
You can go look up Markiplier's videos on his YouTube channel and type in Iron Lung.
Or I can go find the OC trailer and watch it, I guess.
No, it won't make any sense. You have to watch his trailer to understand. Because it is really it's like a 45-minute game that's like elongated. But legitimately, the game is a proof of concept that doesn't go that far. Like, I had this idea for this thing, and this is how it is, and that's pretty much the entire game. And like, you're in a sub, and you go around and you take photos. But the majority of it, you're like just in a sub. It like, have you played that little the rocket game where you like hit up and down to like land a rocket? It's like a lot. You're landing on an Earth or something or some planet.
Yeah.
And you gotta like, you can't let it fall too fast, otherwise it'll crash. So you gotta like
have to use physics.
Yeah, that's the entire game. Basically, you're hitting these little.
Does it tell you why you're in a river or sea of blood? Apparently.
No. Yes and no.
Great.
Yes, it tells you
what the fuck is going on.
You use
what skeletons going on.
I've forgotten why you're there, but you're there because it's a sea of blood or something along that line. They found.
See, I thought I'm like, oh, are you supposed to be a germ, like Fantastic Voyage, like in the '60s, where you go into somebody's body to like go kill something? Like, oh, that makes sense. Maybe you're like your experiment, and you're there to help kill a virus or whatever, or take something down, or create an antidote or something like that.
From what I remember, and again, I haven't watched this video or played the game, but I haven't watched it in a while. Scientists have discovered a sea that was blood, and they're confused, like, what the hell's up to the sea? And I think they sent some ships there before, and they never came back. So they're like, okay, let's go find out. One, why is there a whole planet with a sea of blood? And two, what happened to the previous crew?
Yeah.
From what I recall, it might be something completely different. That's how I remember in my head. And in that, like that's the premise of the game.
I missed that, but that was not explained to me.
Yeah. And in the game, like legitimately, you're just around a submarine. It would be like if you, oh god, I would say Japan because this ride was like that. So in Japan, in Disneyland, they have basically a submarine kind of ride that's a lot like the Finding Nemo submarine. Yeah. Huh? Except it's more
blood.
It's really dark. It's like the part of the ride is just like you hear the people on the radio, like, oh, here we're floating 2,000 feet. It's like just imagining you don't see anything around, but you're in a small, like, confined little ship.
Yeah,
that's what the game is like for legitimately an hour, and then you're just hitting these buttons, and then you go back and you hit this other button, and it'll take a photo, and then you look at the photo, like, okay, cool, we found this, and you go back this little confined space and hit buttons. Like, the game is boring as shit. It's but it is a decent concept. Like, almost there. It's like, oh, okay, this could become something if they put more time and energy. Except it's boring as shit.
Yeah, the movie seems to be the same way for me.
Okay, like I haven't seen a movie, but I saw the game, and I can't imagine it's that much different. I mean, I can imagine, but I don't think it would be super different because there's not. You would have to take a lot of liberties in a movie to make it interesting because the game is really just. That's why my friend said she's really a huge fan of the game. Like, that game was just not. It's like.
I mean, it's more. Are you afraid of the game or a fan of the person who played the game and made it fun because the commentary?
Yeah, it's probably both, right? But because even the game itself is predictable. Like, oh, I know what's going to happen at this next bit. Because all the game is spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
You're in a submarine and you need to go find like 8 points is like on the radar. No, I have played this game. Why was I playing that game?
Just because you hate yourself, apparently.
And I got bored after the the fourth fucking thing because you're going around, you're hitting these buttons, and you can overshoot what you're trying to do really easy. Like, fucking, I had to go back. I think it was free at some point. Either way, the game is boring as shit.
Yeah.
But it's a concept that is interesting. But kudos to Markiplier because, like I said, I really loved it, and I like the idea. I like this idea of democratization of media, where you get to a point where you can sit down and say, "Hey, me and my homies want to make a movie," and that hasn't proven to be that successful. You get your Freddie Wongs who made Rocket Jump, but Video Game High School, and he made some couple movies. I did too. I thought it was actually a really good show, actually. But he basically said at the end of the day, it didn't make money. He made the Kickstarters to fund it.
I would, if you're going after just to make money and not for the passion of the project.
What I'm saying is that he didn't go out to make money, but because it didn't make money, he can't make more. Is what I'm saying. He made this passion project. It was good. People loved it. But Hollywood is all about money. They don't give a fuck how good something is. They don't give a how bad it is. What they care about it, does it make a lot of money? If you come up with a show, stupid, fucking Jerry Springer's show, makes a bunch of fucking money, they will keep airing that shit until the day they can.
Until Steve Wilco takes over.
Yeah.
Steve.
But if you can make the best prolific show in the world, but the stockholder said that didn't make us any money, well then fucking cancel that shit. what are we doing here?
Yeah,
we're not about.
It's all business. I know it's all business.
So that's what I'm saying. I like the idea. That's why I'm a huge fan of YouTube, and I was a huge fan. Well, I'm a huge fan of YouTube. That's the only thing I could think of. We used to have back in the day, there was this free radio app that you could everyone could have their show. That's basically what YouTube is now. And I like the idea that we all can.
Just podcasting now.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We all can make our own little show.
Yeah.
I want to make a show about fucking eating vegetables, right?
No, you had it right about fucking. Go ahead.
I used to have a show about that. It was called Sex at the Beach many years. But
was it sex on the beach?
Sex at the beach.
Oh, that was on the beach.
Sex on the beach is a drink, so we put sex at the beach because we were clever back then.
Vanilla type
but
thing.
Metric-wise, it works pretty well because people will always Google sex at the beach, sex on the beach, sex in the beach.
Just sitting there with a dick in their hand, and this is not very sexy.
But it's crazy. Or out.
Listen to your. I'm sure they did.
I have this one girl who was on a show. She's now a news reporter, a famous news reporter at that. I used to know her back in the day. It's interesting to see where she's gone. Actually, this is such a random comment about nothing, but it's talking about how far I've gone in life. I used to know Anna Kasparian.
What's that?
You know who she is? She's one of a top journalist that's top female journalist right now. She used to be on TYT. Anyway, I grew up.
Young Turks?
Yeah. She used to be on there. She was a female. She was the only female that was on there. I can't think of any more.
Okay.
Anyway, I used to don't know her personally, but we used to work alongside each other. So it was weird. Oh shit, that's that girl that we met that one time.
Reporter that you used to work on Sex on the Beach with.
My co-host?
Yeah.
Oh, it's another person. I don't know what happened to her.
Okay. Okay.
We didn't part well. She kicked me out of her show. Anyway.
Oh no. Okay.
No, but the other girl, Karen Kasparian, we used to work alongside each other. We just happened to have
excuse me,
aligned interests, so we would work side to side. So it's interesting to see where she's gone. It's yeah, it's interesting how things start out. Anyway, back to Iron Lung.
Yes.
I don't know, I'm looking forward to seeing it, just considering we talked about it. And the way it's set, I actually enjoyed the game to the point that it's a really slow, interesting game. But I would not say the game is for the masses. Yes, it's one of those cult classic games. If you like that game, you really like that game. But otherwise, the vast majority of people are going to be like, what the fuck is this bullshit? It's boring.
See, all I'm hearing is that it's popular because people think it's some indie darling type of game. So if you don't think that way, then you're in the majority. You're the bad person. So it's almost like you're not forced to, but you feel obligated to like the game or say, yeah, it's cool, it's indie, it's new, it's different.
I enjoy,
and I feel the same way for the movie.
Yeah, I enjoyed the game in the sense that it's an interesting proof of concept. That said, the game's boring as shit. Okay.
I mean, but I feel like the Markiplier fans were almost. It's almost like a pacifist bullying is if you have to say you like the movie because
I
or
wouldn't
what
say
everyone
that.
else did.
I would say that it's more like it's more like I used to have this person who was like a diehard Eminem fan, and like I was like, no, that's just whack. Like this song is whack.
Name, it's okay.
I don't remember her name.
There are so many songs that I like that you think are whack, so I feel her playing.
I'm just saying, like,
Dre is forever.
She was a huge fan. Like, this shit is whack. She's like, well, you're not a true fan. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Because I think rightfully a song is whack.
You aren't from what's the name?
I can't.
8 Mile.
No, what was the song? No, did a lot of songs I think it was just fucking whack, but it was like some whack shit. And like, look, you can be a fan of somebody, but you can still be critical. Like, just because you're critical of something doesn't mean you do or don't like it. It's okay. So that's what I'm saying. I think your Markiplier fans are like the people you're talking about. Like, they probably are like, oh, you don't like this, or you're not a true fan. It's like, no, this shit is whack. Like, he made a good attempt. He'd swing and a miss. It fucking happens. I mean, shit. I don't like everything that's my fan. Like, I don't like. I'm trying to think of a person I'm a fan of that I don't like. I don't.
A fan of that you don't like?
I'm trying to think of someone I'm a fan of. Some shit I don't like.
Okay.
You know, I don't like that Kendrick Lamar song. All right. That's just not a song I like.
Oh.
That shit came like the black BLM anthem. I was like, oh god, not this song again.
Not the one that yells mustard. Mustard. That's
turn his TV off.
Yeah.
TV off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit is crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Mustard. That's the best part of the whole song. I'm not gonna lie. Mustard. Da, da, da.
It's so fucking random that lyric.
Okay, that's the best part.
And we rock him all. Are you serious? Does it mustard really say mustard? And I'm like, sir, it does.
Mustard.
I'm like, same with hot
it's
dogs.
the DJ.
I know.
Okay, I like if it doesn't make sense, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, that was my hot take on Iron Lung. I mean, if you like it,
what would you say?
I'm gonna fucking watch it again.
Oh,
I would not recommend it.
Like I said, the game is the same way. Once you play it once, it's like, okay,
I'll play it
this.
then.
But
Save myself
okay,
like an hour or
just
so.
watch Markiplier's video on it and just fast forward it.
I'm not gonna give that man views. It's okay. I am very asshole that way, where I won't give it.
Okay, either way. But so you're saying
I won't promote other people's stuff either. So
you're saying unsuccessful is would you call this a game made would you call it a video game movie, or would you call it a game?
I never played the game, so I don't know. I mean, if you look at Resident Evil from a game to a movie, they went completely different. They went somewhat like similar, but very different in story wise. So he could have taken this and it could have said I'm not sure if it said based on or inspired by, because some people are saying that it was like a like for like situation where it's like you do the exact same thing in the games. Like here's like recreating the game in a
I sure hope not, because that would be boring.
In a 2-hour format. And I'm
here's the other thing. There is the basic gameplay like I described earlier was you in a sub hitting buttons and shit and then looking at the pictures. But it's one of those games that if you go through all the logs files, it pulls up all that shit. And it's one of those games I hate. Like,
you have to read.
You have to read a lot of shit, and you got to interpret and remember shit. The worst game I have ever experienced with this, to the point that I don't even remember the story anymore, is Blueprints. You have to read so much shit that I legitimately don't even know what the story's about anymore. They're like every room you go into, they have something else to read. And have you ever played Riven Mist?
Riven. Yeah.
Do you remember? And this is so old that it makes me feel old. When you bought Mist, it came in that giant box
with a
notebook.
Yeah.
And they expected you to take notes and had some things. Blueprints is the same way. They say go buy a notebook because you're gonna be taking a lot of notes. I've seen people's. I didn't take notes. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing homework for fucking idiot.
Open up Notepad. It's right.
But people have notebooks, literally like those like journal-based notebook, and it's like at that point, that's just on top of
rantings of a madman.
Yeah, at that point, that's on top of all the shit you have to read, all the notes you said, and like half these things like contradict each other.
Yeah,
and this is this point, like I don't even know what the fucking game's about. I gave up.
That's why you can see my series of videos called "What's the Story." I did one on Mega Man 2. Like, what's the story of Mega Man 2?
You should do one on Blueprints.
Yeah, but that would require me to complete the fucking game, and
don't waste your time.
There you go.
It won't happen.
There you go.
Mustard.
That was right. Yes, Blueprints and mustard. So that was my little rant about Iron Lung. If you watch it, by all means, just let me know what you think about it. I don't need to. You let me know if your gameplay is matching with the actual movie. But the other day, I say Nintendo, PlayStation had their state of play. They're hey, it's January, February. I mean, there's some games coming out. So yeah. So some new, some old. Have already been talked about, so I'm gonna go through. You mentioned 2 that you stood out to you. So I'm just go through. I went through that.
But I'll give my rant at the end of this.
So, 007 First Light, just it's another 007 game. It looks interesting to me. This is a story of 007. I'm not sure if they're going to use this as a. So for some reason, I feel like they're using. They may use this as if this is successful as a game, they may use this as a springboard to reboot or change the movies to a younger James Bond. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah,
I don't think so.
Yeah, they'll continue the James Bond, but they'll go like, because if you look at James Bond, like he's older, like everybody's played. Like,
I think what you're saying has some truth to it, but I think what it is.
Please, you see me on camera? Sorry, my nose is like acting up right now.
I don't think they're gonna go that route specifically because they would just at that point be remaking what the fuck is that movie called?
Casino
No, what Samuel Jackson, he plays the villain, the young dude.
Are you talking about
Kingsman?
Kingsman, yeah.
If they did that, they would essentially just be ripping off Kingsman.
I like the movie too. I really like those movies.
Yeah, I mean they're not bad movies. There's 2 or 3 of them. There's 3 of them.
There's two of them. There's one origin story.
Yeah, but I'm saying like that is basically a young. I mean, I'm surprised it did so well because it literally is just a young James Bond, like a more hip James Bond.
Hey, James Bond Jr.
Hey, James Bond there. I was gonna say that shit right there.
Right. And I could have swore, okay, when I'm not sure maybe because I grew up in a house full of cussing, but I could have swore that they slipped in the F word on James Bond Jr. during one of the intros. They're on the freeway driving. I could have swore somebody said, "We're in this fucking traffic." And I could have swore I said it. I was eating cereal at my grandma's house and then going before school. And I looked up and I'm like, what the hell did they say right now? And I heard the word fucking in the cartoon. I mean, they could have
possibly.
Yeah. But yeah. Next one.
Watching speaking of curse words, watching the Super Mario Brothers and they go, oh shoot. They kind of like just freestyle the little human segments. Yeah.
Dirty, nasty plumbers. Old Mr. Albano. Next one, 4-Loop. It's a 4-player co-op shooter. So this reminds me of I would be somewhat wary of these hero shooters going on right now. In the past week, we have Hightower, I think it's called, and then we have Tuxedo. Those two studios have had massive layoffs because the games aren't performing as they wanted to. Marathon isn't really looking to be so hot. Like the hype on it died down a lot. Concord came and died in the matter of a month or two, and unless you're a main title like hero shooter, like there's no breaking in. There's no room for breaking in.
Is there even? Yeah, I can say I know there's Overwatch. Is there even any more hero shooters?
Like Marvel Rivals took over Overwatch's crowd. But lately Overwatch they took out for Overwatch 2 and we went to Overwatch as Overwatch in general because all it was is just they just upgraded Overwatch to Overwatch 2.
Wait, are you saying there's no more Overwatch 2? Or they just combined them? Or
no, they went back to the original name. Because if you had Overwatch, you automatically got upgraded to Overwatch 2. You just added the 2 again, added more stuff. And then they went back and they just took off the 2, and now it's just back to Overwatch.
Interesting.
And then they had a bunch of new characters added. And that is, a lot of people have gone back to Overwatch, even though, but more people are still playing Marvel Rivals.
So there's Marvel Rivals, there's Overwatch, and is it Valorant? And is there any more beyond that?
Hero shooters? They have Apex Legends still, I guess.
Oh, that's a game. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, Apex Legends is still out there. And I guess that this I think is it Hyper or Hybrid? I forget. The new one that came out that's free to play. It was 3v3. Then they upgraded to 5v5, and still like the current players online are like it's just dropped off like fucking no other. Like nobody's playing the fucking game. Oh, damn, which sucks. So I would say any hero shooter that's out there coming out, like you're really.
Do you think that's a product of the game not being good, or a product of all my friends are playing this, so I should play this kind of thing?
I don't know. Unless you bring some mechanic in that's super duper awesome, amazing, that know their game is done and you can do other things, and it's like whatever you're doing there just wows your fucking brain.
Because I think right now there's literally like 24 fighting games out right now, right?
Yes.
But I think they're all generally look good, sound good, feel good, play good. I think it's just a matter of, well, everyone's playing this, so I'm gonna play this, and like it boils down to like the big threes, right? Specifically for fighting games, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Tekken.
Yeah.
Or probably Mortal Kombat's place is slowly getting overridden by, because I'm assuming people want their tag fighters back.
No, look at 2SKO. They don't.
Well, I'm just saying 2XKO is one of them, but there's some more. Maybe they just want an anime fighter. Anyway, there's a space like this. Anyway, I'm just saying like none of those games are bad. A lot of those games are like I would genuinely say I've never been a huge fan of Dragon Ball Fighters, but it's good. Unz is good. Are you Under Night? Yeah. Blaze Blues.
Guilty. Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z.
And then Guilty.
Black History Month. People love Goku for some reason. Or Dragon Ball Z.
And then there's Guilty Gear. Like all those games are genuinely fucking good. I just think it's just a matter of like, well, everyone's playing this game.
Cold. Yeah.
It is kind of cold in here.
Yeah.
Remember back in the days it used to be too hot, now it's always too cold.
Yeah. We are picky bitches, aren't we? Let's see.
Well, hey, For Loop though. That was a game, and correct me if I'm wrong, it was like
4-player co-op.
Yeah, but you could pick a different path, and depending on your path, you fight a giant Rubik's Cube.
Something like that. I was watching it, I'm like, it's...
I would say that game actually looked interesting, because what it reminded me of, well, obviously it looked a lot like Helldivers, or whatever that game I wanted to play, but never got around to it. And there was a game we played, was it Starship Troopers?
Yeah, The Extermination.
Yeah, which game was fucking whack, but the concept behind the game was basically like, hey, me and our homies go out and let's go kill some shit, which sounds kind of fun. So this game looks fun, because I've always thought No Man's Sky would be fucking wild as a versus game, even if it's PvP or PvE. So this game looks like it has potential, but it doesn't look like it's there yet.
Potential, but like
genuine execution. Like I would bet on this game if I yeah, the execution doesn't look like it's there yet, but the concept looks like, okay, this could be fun. So yeah.
I mean, you can market as much as you want, but I mean, if even if you have high traffic like YouTube players or Twitch players, whatever, like playing it, if the game doesn't look fun, they're gonna be like, oh well, it's fun, your commentary is fun or whatever, like, but then you play like, it doesn't look fun. Like going back to Ireland, this doesn't look fun, so I'm not gonna play it. Next, Beast of Reincarnation. It's the Japanese one where like the female, like they have the female character and the dog, and like Japan, but it has mechs in there. For some reason they're playing mechs. I don't know.
Yeah.
I saw that. I'm like, oh well, it's interesting.
It just looks like those. There was a time, or they're
cranking those out like no
other. Like I think we talked about this. Like there seems to be like a 3D anime type, like a backdrop or like a template where you just like download template and now you add your own story. Because like they all look like almost exactly the same.
Yeah.
And it's just like, wait, how do you keep making? And they like, there's like 14 of these games.
This is Dre's how this get made.
It's like one of them's called like Wise X, and then like another versions, like it looks almost like they took the Star Ocean template and just multiplied it over to different type of games.
Yeah. And
it's just like they don't look.
It's a couple palette swaps.
Yeah, it just looks like. And I've tried playing those games, and they're not that fun. Like they just. Like, yeah, I don't know.
You think that one we played that we didn't like, but the world loved, that one about the mountain one, like going up the mountain and...
Oh, I fucking hated it because I couldn't figure out how to get back on that damn... I made the mistake of fucking, what's with all these buttons, dude, and I hopped off the dog or some shit.
No, that you're thinking of something different. I'm thinking about the one where you had to, like, there was a gate, you had to fight the monsters in the gate, you had to go through the gate.
Oh, it was a strategy. It was like a strategy game where we were bringing all our homies.
Yeah, you could have archers and like whatever in the front, and then have them, and then
it was such a weird game.
It's like a weird tower defense.
Yeah, I remember I was like falling asleep when you were playing that game.
And then a week later, Jay's like, "This is the biggest."
Yeah, we looked it up and like, what the fuck? This game's like highly rated. I mean, it's that thing. Like you like what you like, and you like, and there's something about it where you just then like.
Look, if you see me on camera, I'm all twitchy and shit, like my nose and my ear and shit. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Turn the heat. I can turn off the AC.
No, it's fine. It's just me being weird. It's just me being awesome. All right. Next, Castlevania Belmont's Curse. It's an anime side scrolling like New Castlevania. It's coming to Xbox as well.
I'll go ahead and let my rant up now because this is the problem I was having with this. Like, this game looks good. What it looks like is they took Dead Cells, they took the animation, like anime style animation, and they took a Metroidvania and they smashed them all together.
In general.
Well, yeah, but they took that. Like, you can make it different. You don't have to make it a Metroidvania.
I mean, so if you took, for me, it looks like Symphony of the Night, but zoomed out.
Nah.
Because Symphony of the Night was like zoomed in, and this one looks zoomed out, but it has more of like the animated background and characters. Kind of not so much like Borderlands, that type of cell shading characters, but something similar to almost like I forgot that again. This game that Blood Knight, not Blood Knight. God damn it, Bloodstain. Well, I forgot.
Yeah.
It was a Metroidvania game.
What I'm saying is like, have you seen that? There was this one time when there was beef with like Family Guy and South Park.
Yeah.
When he was like, oh, they revealed the joke. That's what gaming feels like right now to me. It feels like, okay, they have 3 reels, right? Reel 1-to-1s. What IP we're gonna grab? So you grant it out. It's like bingo, right? IP up Castlevania. Okay, what kind of what
style?
Style. All right. Metroidvania. And what art style? Like 2D cell animation. Oh, we have a game, and it just feels like every game.
Right itself.
Yeah, it legitimately feels like every game I see feels like it went back to that loop. So now they're just pumping out games. They're like, okay, what IP can we use now? Rayman. Okay, what is 2D platformer, bit style. So then you had like these little games where it's just like 8-bit style, and it's like, oh, there's Rayman, and it's like, oh, and it's just like all the games just feel like, I don't know, maybe we just grew up in an age where gaming was so, I mean, think about it, gaming was like really new and what they could do. Like we had like so many revolutions in technology, like, oh, that those games we could only previously put in 2D, now they're in fucking 3D, and we were like, what the fuck? Wow,
mind blown.
Like, I remember the first time I played Mario 64. When I tell you, I was like, oh god,
flew off.
We're in the future. Like, we are just so, what the fuck? And then like now it's like you play a 3D game and it's like, this is lame. It's like
same old.
I can't fly to another planet. Yeah, it's lame. That's what all games feel like. So when I watched this state of play, like, none of the games look bad.
Yeah.
But none of them like wow me. Like, even this game had like, it just felt like, said, Dead Cells, Metroidvania.
See, I like Castlevania, so I thought you like it.
I do.
Yeah.
And that's what bothers me, is like, it doesn't look like they went the time and energy to make something original. They just took these 3 things and just put them together. Like, okay, we can make a game out of these 3. It, like I said, it goes back to my whole like the anime cell 3D thing. Like they took the 2D platformer template and just put Castlevania over it, and now you have a game.
Castlevania.
So it's kind of like, and I love Symphony of the Night. I would love something they took Symphony of the Night and made it like 3D. To me, that's the next logical step for a fucking Castlevania.
Castlevania 64.
Yeah, with
I beat that one. And the second one was just the exact same thing, skin, like the different character. I'm like, I got it. I'm like, exactly fucking game.
It was like Judgment, right? Judgment Clock or some shit.
It was the same fucking game. I'm like, why am I a werewolf now? I'm playing the same goddamn level.
Like, I just feel like they don't. I just feel like they're going as safe as route as possible.
Yeah.
Where it's like, let's take let's say, like, how can we spend the least amount of money but try to make the best game? And they just take the template and they go from there. Anyway, I saw this and like,
stretch it.
This looks like it should be a great game, but it doesn't look that special. Like, the animations look cooler than anything else.
Yeah. Like
when they showed him fall through and he like all of a sudden the wolves, like, okay, that's cool. But then he goes back to like, okay, now you're playing Metroidvania. And it just didn't strike. Anyway.
Which I'm trying to get better at. I'm actually playing right now a game called The Perfect Pencil, a Metroidvania game, but it's all full of like depression and sadness, which is great, I guess, because like that's just how the fucking world is right now. So it fits right in.
The last, like, not really Metroidvania, but kind of like Metroidvania I thought was interesting was the one with the dog, and you like draw, kind of like Okami or something.
Okay.
A white dog, the Japanese looking dog, and you like draw stuff. Like, it takes that, but it kind of like adds an element like, oh, this is different. Like, I can see how this is new. But now it just feels like the same thing. Like, to me, when I saw this, it didn't look any different than Dead Cells.
Yeah,
it just looked like a different.
And then we have a Dead Cells Castlevania crossover not too long ago
Yeah,
as well.
that's why. That's the other part of it. Like, cool. Like, what was like annoying too. It's like,
hey, that worked.
Like,
Let's make it a whole game.
Dead Cells with a Castlevania skin. Hey, let's just get rid of the Dead Cells and just Castlevania skin and just slightly edit it. And it's like, I don't know. Anyway, that was my rant. I was gonna say for later. I just needed to let it out now.
There you go. All right, next one is Booby's Dead or Alive 6 Last Round. I doubt it's gonna be the last game. Dead or Alive.
No, that's what it is. Dead or Alive is coming back, so they remastering the old games because a new one's coming.
Yeah.
From what I hear.
DOA 6.
And actually, like, the one thing I do like about DOA, because there's not that many 3D fighters. There's Tekken, and then there's Virtual Fighter, and then there's Dead or Alive. The fact is,
you really fucking chomping on. If people are really clamping at Virtual Fighter right now, they really need that Virtual Fighter fix.
Oh, have you not seen?
I've seen the new one, but I'm like, is this something that's being asked for? That I missed.
I've always wondered how Virtual Fighter stayed in like the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
Like, this game is really good because to me it was always really slow and crappy. But then like the original Tekken was like slow.
Yeah,
it wasn't crappy.
Oh.
But then Tekken like just like blew up, and then Virtual Fighter kind of like it was just there. But Dead or Alive said it was a decent game, especially the tag version of Dead or Alive. I think that was like one of the fastest tag games I've ever played in my life. And Tekken Tag tried to take its thunder with Dead or Alive.
I don't know. It was I don't know. And there been so many fighters out there, but
but like specifically 3D fighters. I mean, Toshinden Battle.
They better come out with the goddamn DOA 6 Last Round bikini. They're actually because the trailer for the game had them in like maid outfits. I'm like, okay, well, we know who's playing your fucking games, and you know.
I remember the first time I played Dead or Alive, and I really enjoyed it. But it was like those jiggle physics, like you could turn them off.
How dare you?
They were so like
that's an
outrageously weird. It was just like
you do that.
It was like awkward. It's like okay, it doesn't work that way. Like you just move forward, all of a sudden like woo.
Hell yeah!
It's like they were like on springs or whatever.
More. Give me more.
So that said, Dead or Alive, that's actually remake's big deal because the new one's coming out.
So God of War Trilogy. Speaking of jiggle physics, it could be banging in 3D, doing the sex game, the off-screen sex game, get your life back.
I have played God of War. I'm a huge God of War fan, and the dude, like, I ever told you I interviewed that dude.
Yeah, it's the same guy. Yeah, so he was understanding play. It was the guy from Living Single.
Yeah, I interviewed him, and then it came out all blurry and fucked up. Yep. I was like, oh well.
He's like, man,
never living that down. But he's actually a really nice guy. But and he's about it about that whole God of War thing. But he's cool.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of buying that game. I feel like it's like a game they release every like 9 to 12 years because like, we just re-release this again, and just I wonder how much. On the business standpoint, like if you take a game that you released and you keep re-releasing it in like collection versions every 9 and 12 years, how much money goes in versus coming out, right?
Ask Sonic. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying, I've played.
Any Bandai collection that's out.
I for sure played God of War 1, 2, 3, at least both of them twice.
Yeah.
And all I have to say is I'm not fucking buying that shit again. I'm gonna wait for it to come out on quote unquote free.
It's a remake.
Yeah, I just
not every match is a remake, so maybe a whole different story. You may remake that.
Oh, you said not that just
it's a remake.
No, he even did the voice of the line from Zeus. Your prodigal son has returned, which is exactly the line when he shows
Mortgage.
up.
I have one. Yes.
So anyway.
Yeah. Next is John Wick, a game which it's just kind of is built for be a video game.
It doesn't even look that good though.
Really? I mean, all you saw was quick time events.
Exactly. That's what the game feels like. It's going to be quick time because there's no way that it's all real time. It's always going to be just a bunch of quick time events.
I don't know. How about Kenna, Scars of Samora? This looks like a Zelda type of game. It looks fun.
Yeah, this is part 2. They say part 1's good. I mean, obviously good enough to spawn a sequel, but yeah.
Yeah.
I never played it. I just don't know.
I thought you were a PlayStation fan. I thought you owned a PlayStation.
I don't have enough time.
Did you play everything?
All those games.
All right, we talked about Marathon already and how it's just like another shooter, but how it's going to perform, who knows?
What was Marathon? I'm sorry.
Was it
the very colorful one?
Mercenaries loot a dangerous colony world and escape alive.
Yeah, that one was weird because it
looked like square guns. Like there's like they weren't really like
it looked like
current day guns.
They took Halo, but like
and degraphed them.
It degraphed them, and then but the trailer itself, it almost was like a horror trailer, but it was like bright and colorful. It was just the weirdest, like how
mixing those in the game.
Yeah, they're marketing scene like, oh, the aliens are here or something, and then it's like
it was a rainbow.
It was like Toy Story looking. It's like, what am I missing?
Everything. Yeah, it was
bright and colorful, but they're like, oh, the devil, blah 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 blah, and it was like
just don't get it, Dre.
Just don't get it. It was like Pixar, right?
Yeah,
it looked a lot like Pixar. Anyway, that's one of those things that this game could be fun. It could be fun, or it's gonna be a fucking failure. So we'll see when it comes out because it's like a open beta, right?
I keep asking for the review codes, but I don't get them, or maybe they haven't given them out yet. But I keep getting emails asking like,
I watched the entire thing. There was nothing I wanted in the review code for. I was like, yeah.
Let's see. Next one that something we've gone through or you played, Marvel the Token, the Finding Souls. They introduced whole X-Men.
That game is cool. It's just super duper button masher friendly. Like there's like one of those games that it's good for button mashers, but it's also good on a higher level, so you can still get that higher level. But I like the idea behind it. It was funny though.
What's up?
Danger. Who was that comic? Huh?
Danger Mouse.
The Danger Room.
Oh, Danger Room. Yeah.
She's now a character in. Well, it's now a character in. It's a character in the game. It's just funny how the people like if you're an old comic book fan, you're like, who the fuck is Danger? But if you're like a more like, I guess early 2000s, mid 2000s comic book fan, you're like, oh, it's Danger Room. She doesn't look like that in the comic book. She looks completely different.
But, Deep Cuts, brought to you by Dre.
She's actually in that comic book you hate, the motion comic. Yeah, she's in that. She's introduced in that run. So I guess it was maybe the dude that everyone hates. He did the comic book run of that one.
Gotcha.
Who's the dude that did Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Oh, he also did the Avengers.
Yeah, everyone hates that dude now. I can't think of his name.
Dr. Horrible. I forgot his name, but yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Josh
Brolin.
Josh Crowley.
I don't know.
Josh Gaden. Cause he does like the style. Josh Whedon. No, not Josh.
Not Josh Whedon. No, he's Whedon. It's not Josh, but something Whedon.
It's Whedon-esque, yeah.
That's the term, Whedon-esque.
Yeah, because like it's that style where like there's always like
or Joss Whedon.
There you go. Like the hokey style, or like the show like be serious and like inappropriate, not inappropriate, but this time jokes is like this should be a serious moment. And all of a sudden you're like joking, like which works for some shit, but you just anyway.
All right, next one, Metal Gear Solid Collection Volume 2.
I fucking bought that fucking game.
MGS Peace Walker.
I never actually played Peace Walker, so that is one thing I can say, but I watched it and it didn't look that interesting. But I fucking bought Metal Gear 4 and 3. I think the game I've bought most in my entire fucking life is Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Solid 4, and fucking Final Fantasy X. Those 3 games.
You love Tidus.
I probably spent $400 on those 3 games combined because they just keep fucking re-releasing them every like, let's say 9 and 12 years.
He needs more sin in his life.
It's like it's remastered, redone, re-upgraded,
and a new hat.
Yeah.
And
like, and we added some levels. And it's like, man, I didn't add shit to this day. They added up fucking like those little VR missions, and it's not some.
Yeah.
But if they released that, there was that. Was it Metal Gear Solid 3 or was it 4 where they had that little verse mode game? It was like a.
Not skateboarding one, right?
No. It was like a shooter versus, but like there was one guy who was Solid Snake and he had to go sneak around and do stuff. You had to try to go find him.
I never played the game.
Oh, you've never played Metal Gear Solid?
You know, I played the Ground Zeroes and then I played Phantom Limb a little bit.
So those are like the worst games to start with. I like Phantom Zeroes, but if you don't fucking play Metal Gear Solid,
I have the collection on my Xbox here. I have like, I think it starts off like part 2 and part 3. I think.
Okay, part 1 is like the best like
part
introduction.
1, like the NES game, like
yeah.
Like
no, not don't go for that bar. I'm talking about the best version of part 1 is Twin Snakes, which is on Nintendo.
Okay.
It's just Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
And in part 2, it's only good to play after part 1 because part 2 doesn't even have the main character of part 1. Like he's in it, but he's not in it that long.
Okay.
And then part 3 goes like it's a prequel to them all. But part 3 is legitimately one of the best games I've ever played in my entire life.
Okay.
So that's why I don't mind buying that game again because it's legitimately up there with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, one of the best enjoyment I've had ever playing the games. I'll turn up the AC after this.
No, that's good. No, when I get cold, like my nose just explodes and it's the fucking worst. That's why I have my sweater on still.
It's all good. But yeah, good game. But that's it. I'm not fucking buying this shit either.
Next one is one I actually demoed and I add the video up on a large channel here. Pragmata. This one where you have a little girl on your back, you're carrying her around and stuff. That was actually a fun game. I had a lot of fun with the demo. I look forward to it. It looks
interesting. Playing. See, it looks like they took
it was fun.
They took the general style of a first-person shooter and added some new quirky element like puzzle solving, right?
Yeah.
And that looks interesting. Like, solve this puzzle, and while shooting at it was almost like if you took Fallout and made it like instead of those quick time events.
Yeah.
Made it a puzzle.
And you have to you have to hack an enemy to get more damage.
Yeah.
You have to do quick puzzles. This is fun. Next one they showed it was Resident Evil Requiem, which is coming out in like a week or two.
They're getting to the point where they're showing too much. You've done like 2 or 3. There was a YouTube video I watched the other day. And it reminded me of us and when we used to do our little two
handsome men,
2 handsome men in one trailer bit.
Yeah,
and it was because this whole YouTube video is about horror trailers that showed too much and people were able to guess the thing. And one of them was Shutter Island.
Did they? When did this channel come out? Did they copy our shit? They buy our style?
It was within the last couple months. It's possible, but the thing was
those dirty bastards.
It was a collection of trailers, or it was a collection of the top 100 movies that people were able to guess from the trailer.
Yeah,
and it was just going down the list, and it was funny because a lot of them were movies that we watched. And it's clear that this happened. It's clear that happened, and it was like, they're going down him. And like, and people guess this, maybe they just reviewed all our videos and just made a video about that. So it just reminded me of that. But that's all, going back to Requiem.
Yeah.
That's where they're at now. Like, they're showing too much. Like, just, you've showed it, you got to a good point.
Yeah.
Now, like, leave some of them to our imagination because people are starting to, even when I was, because I don't know, have you played all the Resident Evils?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I haven't played the last one.
No. So the only thing I haven't played is Code Veronica.
Okay, you don't need Code. That's such it's a spin-off that has to do with shit, but it's not that important. But I've played them all.
The ones with the Requiem, not the one that C. Isn't it Revolution, whatever?
Oh, I never played those either.
I played those.
Those are pointless. Games. There's like the main line Resident Evils, and then there's like the sideline Resident Evils that are almost so pointless that I can just tell you what you need to know from them. And
I didn't play the multiplayer game. That was kind of weird.
I wanted to play that Survivors.
You weren't missing much at all.
But anyway,
Go ahead.
They showed him go back to Raccoon City PlayStation. I was like, why would you ruin that? That was like one of the best like bits of that game. Like, oh shit, we're going back to the beginning, but then they ruined it.
But he was going to the PlayStation, not the house though.
Well, no, but I'm saying like, showing that bit is like
he's going to the town in ruins.
Like, you're showing that like one of the most like. You're ruining the story because it's like because you're playing that game like shit we're going back to the beginning. That would be such a cool reveal, but they revealed it already. It's like okay, well now you can like make the links and connections like clearly whatever this girl is, who she is, or what she has to do, it's going to link back somehow to.
It's a clone of all of them put together, probably.
Yeah, I think I know who it is. So one of those deep cuts, I don't want to ruin it because if it is that, I would be kind of upset. Anyway,
Is it the Chiefs before he died? Before he talked about having a Jill sandwich in the first game, he sired a daughter.
That dude isn't he still alive? Oh wait, no wait.
It was the Chief.
That's Barry, right?
Yeah.
I think that he was still. No, Barry is dead.
No, and then when he came back, he came back in like you're like in the what the fuck moment.
Yeah, he survived quite a while. I think he might be dead now though. Was he in Resident Evil 3? I think he dies in one of the Code Veronicas. He dies in one of those side games. He's helping out. It's something. His daughter's there. Okay, it's all mixing together. Anyway,
is this a Wesker spinoff? Like Wesker's child?
It's possible that there is a Wesker child.
Yeah.
That has gone so not into the lore. Wesker has a sister that survived a long time, but she's dead. She tried to kill herself. So Wesker's sister tried to kill herself.
Failure.
But she cloned herself also so she could. Oh man, now I'm losing the lore. So there's a sister clone.
Lore master, come on.
Okay, there's a sister of Wesker who has a clone as a little girl.
Okay.
And something had happened where the mom, she tried to kill herself because she was trying to possess the girl with her body. It is some weird shit like that, right?
It was evil shit.
But that girl has never appeared since then. So, okay.
Yeah.
Again, so it is possible that girl is that girl. It's also possible that girl is there's a girl in the original Resident Evil 2 who tries to escape the chief because the chief's like murdering little girls or some shit. Uh-huh. It's also possible that he's connected to that. Anyway,
excuse me.
All I'm saying is they should stop ruining shit because my brain is starting to put all the blocks together.
Yep. All right, well, go through. My nose is blowing up, so I'm gonna go through quickly here. Next one is the Rev Noir new JRPG from Konami. I'm a big fan of JRPGs, just turn-based. Give me all day.
Was this the one that was like platformer and turn-based?
I don't know. It looked.
Or was this the one that was like
it looked like it just
battle tactics?
No, it was a JRPG. It was not a tactical game. It was just a straight like turn-based JRPG. Okay. And it reminded me of just like any anime style game out there, really. Silent Hill Townfall, because of Black History Month, we got to have the. Yeah.
This one actually looked kind of good, except for it looked. Yeah. It's gonna sound weird. It looked too Silent Hilly.
Well, with the fog and you're missing the violin.
The fog. I see-through thing. I'm gonna get guided around by what was there a silent, or maybe it's not even a different game.
No, but the thing is, everybody's like, oh, Resident Evil went first person, looks awesome. Now Silent Hill is like, let's do that too. They did that with the game that we played.
Oh yeah, I do remember what you're saying. Like when it was PT is the fault of all this. Yeah. Every one of those games was like third person until PT was like, oh, this is first person. Well, technically, so if you want to get super duper technical, PT predates all the Resident Evil first person shooters.
PT got erased, so
yeah, but PT, as we know, was a Silent Hill. Was supposed to be a Silent Hill. Yeah. With Norman Reedus before it all fell through. Yeah. But they started this whole this shit's kind of scary with first person.
Yeah.
And then Resident Evil was like, hey, well, there's no more PT. They came up with their shit. So technically,
okay,
you've got to give Silent Hill their flowers. That said, wasn't there a game that we played, or like maybe it's like an archetype now, where they were being guided around like by a camera or some shit?
It was the Asian one that really the girl, and you're the schoolgirl, and you go. And you had to look through they used the phone to go through walls and shit.
Yeah.
And you were part of a school, and you end up going to a big mansion. Yeah, it was like 3 games that came out, and we played the first one. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, it's like we're watching. I can't remember if we're looking through a camera or looking through like a phone or like we're taking photos. Yeah. It was one of those 3 things. Anyway,
it reminded me of Fatal Frame. That's why I wanted to play it.
This one looked exactly the same, just with radio. Yeah. So it did look good though. So watching this trailer, it made me think they could totally make an It game and it could be kind of awesome, because I just saw It like that. They showed some monster reminding me of It.
Yeah.
And like the whole thing was like, oh, they can make an It game, but it wasn't Silent Hill. Obviously, it's Silent Bay.
Silent Bay.
I was like, I was watching. It's like, please say Silent Bay. Please say Silent Bay. Please say Silent Bay. And it was like Minnesota Bay or some shit or whatever. It wasn't Silent Bay. Damn it.
Missed the opportunity there. And so last one is Star Wars.
This
Galactic
game
Racer.
Actually, I am looking forward to.
Podless racing.
Yeah, it was pod racing.
No, podless racing.
Oh, no pods?
No pods.
Isn't it just basically pod racer?
Well, the person I saw looked like looked like he was riding like an actual engine from a pod racer, but just an engine by itself. Like, oh, that's why I said, oh, it's podless racers. It's like it's a racing game.
I get what you're saying, but like this is the one game I saw. I was like, this shit looks like it actually may be fun. Like this is the game I actually want. Whatever happened to? And this is some random turn. There was a cartoon animated game that was like Mickey Mouse Rubber Hose style. Did that game ever come out?
Yeah, the detective one. When it's Mickey, it's a mouse, and you have to shoot. It's black
Yeah.
and white, right? Yeah, came out. Yeah,
Did it come out? Oh,
Yeah.
It must not have did that well, or just
maybe it
Spirit
fell on your
is
radar.
yeah. But this is the one game like I legit saw and was like,
Yeah,
that's the game I want to play.
yeah.
That looks fun. There hasn't been a good racer game that has come out in the last like legit 5 years.
Hello, Forza. Hello.
I thought you were going to say fucking Mario Kart.
Oh yeah, Mario Kart. Yeah.
I've been playing that
Turismo,
fucking
hello.
saying. I've never been a huge Gran Turismo fan. It's something.
Ask me. You're a PlayStation fan. You're supposed to love Gran Turismo.
There's something about that game. It's like it's almost too real. It's like,
People do spend fucking hours tweaking their cars.
Yeah.
Into that
but
disgusting
there has
point.
not been a fun like race. Like Wipeout was fun, like in 2010.
I like Split Second.
Burnout, Split Second. I was not that on. You liked it. I was like, it's okay. Like the concept was almost there. I really like Burnout 3 is my favorite one. Burnout Paradise was okay. But I really wanted them to make a Twisted Metal racer, which they still won't do. Like the last Twisted Metal was kind of like that, but they just need to either go full race or full battle mode. You can't do both. It just doesn't work.
Okay.
I'm over Mario Kart. I've been playing the same Mario Kart for the last 20 years. So this one legitimately looked again. I was like, okay, I can't wait to play this. And I'm when I say that, I mean like legitimately. I looked at this and was like, I'm gonna buy that game.
And yes, if you're watching the video, you can probably see my face deteriorating from the beginning to right now. Like it's gone full on. Like I'm just full of watery eyes and everything.
You know what I think it is, and this is a side note. I honestly think when I turn the AC on in here, that it's like there's something in the air because my nose is clogging up too.
Oh shit!
So.
Great. All right, guys. So that was our look at our Iron Lung. We talked about that a little bit, and then we talked about the state to play. Thanks for watching. Please excuse my.
Well, before you get what did you think of the overall? As a, I hate to torture you with this, but how did you feel about it? I thought, like I said,
I don't PlayStation, so it doesn't really matter to me. Like only thing is like every time I go I look at the game to see if it's going to have multiple systems.
Well, yeah, like I would say 80% of those games are multiple systems. None of them felt exclusive.
Yeah.
I think
some are.
Which one? I think the Kenya game might be exclusive, and that was probably it. I think all the other games are.
That one looked the most exciting, more than like Resident Evil and like Silent Hill. Yeah.
I mean, I'm hoping that those shooter games are good because I actually I want to play a shooter game that's kind of fun to play, not like stressful. But yeah, Tokon looks like it'd be fun. Okay, and it's a button masher friendly game. But the racing game looks the most fun. But
yeah.
Overall, like I said, that racing game is clearly not a fucking PlayStation exclusive. That
multi-platform.
Yeah. So, are you excited for any of these games? Let's assume that 80% of them are multi-platform. Any of those games look fun outside of God of War, obviously. Or
just the Kenna one that I liked. That looked like the Zelda type situation. And then like I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to really appreciate and play and not give up easily on Metroidvanias. So Castlevania might take a look at because it's multi-platform.
You don't have to play Metroidvania. They're not really that. I mean, it's hit or miss.
I know.
I was if you want to play a good Metroidvania, or what are you playing right now?
The Perfect Pencil, because we.
You were talking about that.
Yeah, I wrote my mid game review, so because they were asking like, hey, we'll need some content. I'm like, oh fuck, so let me go ahead and like write what I have.
I say you might like Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight, yeah, I have it. I haven't. Yeah.
I'm thinking Shovel Knight. No, Hollow Knight. Yeah, that one's actually it's different enough to say like, oh, this is kind of fun. Yeah, that's something when I like. Metroid, I don't. You know what's? I was gonna say this. Metroid came out maybe like 2 months ago. Have you heard anything about that game since then?
No, not really. I mean, people who have Switches will play it. They need something to play, but that's about it.
Okay. Anyway, I'll let you.
Yeah.
I'll let you off the hook now. You sound like you're
I am not in a good place right now. My nose. So yeah. So thanks for watching or listening to us. Apologies for my nose exploding. Check us out. My name is Friday for more videos. Right now on Fridays we are doing our four-part playthrough of Final Fight 4, and then check reviews out whenever our video gameplay goes up. Other than that, and if I'm gonna try to start streaming again because I think I'm caught up with every game I need to play to like review wise. That wouldn't be like it. Like I wouldn't bore you with certain games that I need to review because it just be you watching me play a game that maybe think is boring and I need to put hours.
Depends on the game.
Yeah, but like some of these games, like the Metroidvania games, like it's just kind of you just watch me die over and over again. Not very fun for you to watch. Not very fun for me to do. But yeah. So, that note, take us out. Like, subscribe, follow us on audio, iTunes, and follow us on Spotify, and subscribe to us here on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Excuse my nose, and we shall see you guys later.
Peace.